we be getting straight up ghoulified on glowing blood slime out here. Y17 Medical Center Autodoc Pharmaceuticals got me feeling like a lobotomite. I took one look at Benny and knew he wasn't shit because I saw less than 4 zeros on his suit's price tag. I rolled up in Quarry Junction with a silenced .22 pistol and a Red Rock Psycho shooter. They still cleaning the blood from the excavators. Op came up to me screaming about the lottery. Bitch, the only lottery his ass won was who I was gonna clap first. We be smoking sarsaparilla star paint flake runts. I shot up some Hydra at Cottonwood Cove, and now my dick be killing snipe. I be on that Dr. Mobius brain goo, pissing in the sink and trying to fuck the light switch. I will kill the first motherfucker with the gumption to say the word profligate to me. I fucked a hooker at the Gomorrah that gave me the clap so bad that I thought I was pissing absent. Me and Joshua Graham be combusting that Zion National Park White Legs Tribal Reefer. I got roided up on Buff Out and swung a bumper sword into a strip Securitron just for trills. Shit ain't nothing to me, man. I got money on my mind. I be living in the Sierra Madre, shut in a vault and eating gold bars, cause I'm fucked up. Fact or fiction beyond belief. I'm flying vertibirds, smoking that Enclave Remnant nuclear diesel. I was hitting her from the back last night. Shit sounded like Blamco mac and cheese and had me shooting ropes like a Chinese army saboteur. The last time someone forgot I was him, they had to start calling the place the Savage Divide when I got through. I blasted Leg Atlanteus so hard that Caesar's brain tumor felt it. I'm him. House knows I'm him. Even the rad roaches know I'm him. I am President Aaron Himble. I am an absolute terror. I'm geeked out on Jet and zoinked on Psycho. I am your worst nightmare. I am him. We be fucking with that semi-domesticated, hyper-intelligent Sloan mole rat kush. I'm a lake lurk king. I be shouting sonic boom bubbles at boats and laughing when a op fall overboard. We be ingesting them Dr. 8 white noise sonic emitter brain scramblers. Ambassador Crocker bawled because I stapled his hairpiece to the front door of the Tops so the NCR would know not to fuck with me. Mr. House told me to take a trip to Camp Golf. I said fuck yourself and introduced him to my 9-iron. I activated the Archimedes security system at Helios 1 because Fantastic didn't pay his chem bills. I'm invisible on Stealth Boys. I can't even see to piss. You can't even see me to piss yourself. House knows not to fuck with me. He couldn't cash a check with that many zeros on it. I showed up to Camp McCarran high on turbo and just started swinging. They still can't figure out who blew up the monorail. My spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, cause I be wearing that 24-karat Sierra Madre gold at all hours. I'm rolling in cabs, and it fucking hurts. I'm playing on hardcore mode. I can't afford not to be ballin'. I'm finna lose my shit if I don't get some Mentats this fucking second. I'm finna murk a motherfucker if I don't get some Mentats. I am straight jonesing for some Mentats. I'm cold like a nuclear winter. I be patrolling the Mojave and leaving a trail of bodies in my wake. I walked the sand dunes of the Mojave for 40 days and 40 nights with nothing but a pack of Grey Tortoise cigarettes and a fifth of homemade vodka. I really do this shit. I went to the Gourmand and they turned me away at the door because they couldn't afford my taste. Bark scorpion venom slime got me fucked up. I be looking like Grex fucking a fire gecko. I'll roll up and smoke an op. Have Cook pass me a light. Ah! I need some Mentats. I fucked up a bottle cap press I found because I thought it would make me too much money. Whatever House is paying, add 3 more zeros and you still won't make a dent in what I got. We be snorting ground Cazador wing manic pixie dream dust, straight off a wanted poster with him scrawled all over it. I show no sympathy. I have no sympathy. I make the Enclave look like social workers. I smoke op so bad that the Legion thinks I'm a maniac. Shit ain't nothing to me, man.